he would step across the line. Habitually. He's a habitual line stepper.
What up, y'all? We are here live in person. We got a very special edition of the podcast today for you. Welcome to the Habitual Line Steppers podcast. I'm Garrett Langley Henson.
And Terry Martin Shazo. First of all, what's good, brother?
Good to see you,
Been
my
a
friend.
minute.
It has indeed. It has indeed. We got a great podcast for you guys today. We're going to be talking basketball. We're going to be talking Team USA.
In a different way. A couple different ways.
I might just lose it, guys. I'm letting you know right now. There's an explosion coming.
Yeah. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's get this out of the way. Special shout out to one of our friends. But first, go to
www.thehlspod.com.
That's where you'll find everything. Subscribe to our YouTube page and do all that good stuff. Abby Gustus Tustus? What's her last name?
Gustitis.
There
I
you
think
go.
the goose.
Yeah, shout out to Abby, man. She's going to the Olympics for rugby, man. Shout out to her.
Yep.
That's an amazing accomplishment.
On the rugby field, they call her Bruiser. And I'm sure, like Tunisia and New Zealand and all the joints that she's going to be running up against in the Olympics.
Yeah. But nah, special shout out to you, man. That shit is fucking hard. I know, like, the athletics is really hard.
She's going to be pile driving like countries back into the 19th century. I can't wait.
Yeah, man. But how you want to transition this? You want to talk about Team USA basketball?
Yeah, we can do that.
Finals first.
When she plays Nigeria, she going to pile drive them back to where they had no running water. And they'll still beat Team USA. All right, we'll get to Team USA in a bit.
Yeah.
Let's get to the finals that we just saw last night, man.
Yeah. You want to talk about Game 5 or briefly talk about how shitty CP3 played in Game 4?
Why don't you go ahead?
Well, I mean, 6 turnovers? He looked like he couldn't even dribble the basketball. They had Cameron Payne running action when Chris Paul was in the game. I'm like, do you understand who's on the team? What the fuck? Like, what was going on with you, bro?
Wrist, bro.
He looked horrible.
That wrist injury.
What's confirmed? What happened to him?
It's the, the same shit from before.
What, he tore a ligament in his wrist or something?
Yeah, from in the first series against the Lakers.
Oh, yeah. I guess it was hurting him bad because it was bad, man.
They saw he had in the Lakers series, he had 3 turnovers the whole series.
Yeah.
Then the series after that against the Nuggets, it was 2 turnovers the whole series. And then against the Clippers, it was again 2 turnovers the whole series.
Really?
Yeah, it was wild. And then 5-6 turnovers in Game 4. You know what I mean? This series, Chris Paul's already turned the ball over almost 20 times.
Yeah.
I think it's time for you to eat all that Drew Holiday suck shit and start putting it right back.
Me just personally, his Drew Holiday, the defense is crazy. After actually watching him on a big stage, the defense is pretty crazy. Not gonna lie about that. He is playing some great defense. That being said, offensively, he's playing still trash. It's not good.
He played better last night.
He played good in Game 5. But
Yep.
Strictly just talking, if we're just talking his first 4 games, offensively, Drew Holiday has been playing pretty fucking bad.
Has he been outplaying Chris Paul?
No. I can't give him that. Because Game 1 and 2, Chris Paul went crazy.
Yeah.
So, I can't say that.
Yeah.
Is he making it difficult for a future first ballot Hall of Famer? Yeah.
I think he's pretty much playing CP3 to a draw, almost. And, you got to think the Bucks are going to win if that continues to happen.
It's tough to say, man. It's here's the thing. So, Game 4, Devin Booker looked unstoppable, right?
Yep.
But he just didn't get any help from Chris Paul. But Chris Paul looked like he was kind of hurt. I don't know what the fuck was going on with him. Maybe he's tired. Can people get tired these days? I don't do the tired thing. When they got 3 days rest for Game 4?
Yeah.
Or is it 2 days? Whatever it is.
Whatever, bro. Everyone else is tired too. Everyone else had the same break. I don't want to hear shit about
CP out here old. He old, washed, getting way more turnovers now than he was before. He's looking like he's a 3-round player.
I think they need to bring out Cliff Ball for Game 6. Give CP a little rest.
Nah, so
out there with a mustache.
Honestly, just game 4 alone, he just looked like he was hurt. There's no excuse for it. If you're gonna be on the court, you have to perform to at least an ability to be playable. He honestly was hurting him.
Like you said, he was deferring to Cameron Payne.
But him being on the court, he was hurting him the whole time in game 4, straight up.
Well, for the series, Chris Paul is a net minus when he's on the court.
Is he?
Yeah. Yep.
It's so crazy.
Book has stupid on-off numbers. His shit is like plus 15 when he's on the court, and when he's on the bench, they're getting waxed.
Take it in stride because he didn't play the whole fourth quarter of game 3. But
oh yeah, that's true.
I understand.
But they were low-key coming back in that fourth quarter.
Yeah, sort of, kind of, but they weren't going to win that game. But, I mean, I don't know. I guess it's like everybody kind of says, like, you can't judge shit off of just 2 games. You know, like, if you watch game 1 and 2, you're like, all right, Suns are about to wax their ass. But then when you look back at it, the Bucks have been down pretty much almost every series except for, I think, the first series they were up easy.
Yep.
So it's just like, I don't even know what to think. It just makes me think about when we were talking earlier about the Suns roster.
Yeah.
And like I was saying, it's like, if one CP3 goes down, not down, but like if he's playing bad or if Booker's playing bad, or if Ayton's playing bad, like all of them have to play well for them to win. If one of them doesn't play well, then it's like it's an automatic loss.
Well, the Dario and Torrey Craig shit just fucking killed them.
That is
Dario is their backup 5, and then after he got hurt, they're like, all right, Torrey Craig is our backup 5, and we'll just small ball it. And now, like, you know, like we said, the Kaminsky minutes are absolutely killing him.
Mm-hmm.
Miles Bridges has looked awful in these finals, you know, despite being an absolute menace throughout the rest of the postseason and this whole season. But he looks shook. Yeah. He looks like he can talk about a dude who can't dribble. My God.
That ball handling shit, man. It's very important.
You know who he reminds me a lot of?
Who, Miles Bridges?
Yeah.
Who?
Justin Holiday.
Justin Holiday? Yeah, sort of. A little bit. I mean, Justin can dribble, though. But I do understand what you're saying.
He's kind of like a souped-up Justin Holiday. Let me ask you another question, Terry. Is Chris Middleton better than Devin Booker?
I don't know, man. They're in the same boat. That's a great question. And as I ponder while I'm stalling, I would say I think he's more consistent than Devin Booker is. But as far as like peak level of performance, I think Booker is way better. Like, who would I rather have on the team?
I don't know. I can see Middleton dropping 70. You know, in a scenario like that.
Like, Booker can definitely score at a higher peak. I think defensively, maybe I want Middleton. But consistency-wise, it seems like Middleton is, like, way more consistent. And I think I would take Booker any day because I think, like, his peaks are superstar levels.
Yeah.
And Middleton's are, close, but it's all-star level, not superstar. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can be a consistent all-star all the time.
Yeah.
I'm not going to count on him to give me, like, 40. Like, we've been waiting for him. He had one 40-point game, granted. But we've been waiting for that game again and again and again. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen like that.
Well, I want to know what you think about this, Terry.
Go ahead.
Before Game 5, Chris Middleton had 15 shots to tie or take the lead in the fourth quarter. This postseason. 15. That mark is tied with LeBron James for the most in a postseason in the last 25 years. Damn. Chris Middleton and LeBron. And that was before Game 5. In Game 5, he hit 4 more. Jeez. And if he continues, if this goes 7, you know what I'm saying, he might hit 25 as opposed to 15, the way he's going.
That's crazy, man.
It's like he's literally having like one of the clutchest performances we've ever seen. And yeah, he might not be like the Inferno get you 70 type of dude, but like I like him how he's like Giannis, like take us all the way to the final furlong, and then I'll take us home, bro. So you just get us to the finish line, and then I'll fucking you know what I'm saying, Marshawn Lynch this shit across the goal line.
So is this like the Kobe Shaq? Is this the
Kobe
Shaq?
Dude, it's starting to look like it. The way, You remember how Kobe closed out those Spurs in the Western Conference Final year after year?
Yeah.
And then Shaq got to the finals and just ate whoever was playing center for the East alive.
I remember that. Yeah.
It is a similar type of dynamic where, like, 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter, you can't really have the ball in Shaq's hands as much as you want to.
Yeah.
Because of the free throws. And with Giannis, it's the same type of thing. And Chris Middleton has been able to shoot over people, and
He's definitely dominating. See, the thing with Giannis is, like, especially when it's on the road, not only is he not, like, a great free throw shooter yet, but, like, it's like the crowd gets so into it when he's on the line. Like, when Shaq was on the line, people know, I mean, if I cheer, don't cheer. He'll make it or he's going to miss it. He's trash or whatever. But, like, when Giannis is on the line, it's like,
people are losing it.
It's a trolling time. Like, I get to count to 10 for no fucking reason.
Do you see the dude with the $100 bills last night?
I missed him.
This dumbass dude came out here. I hope you're listening, Mr. Dumbass. He came out here with a stack of 100 bills, and they started, like, counting them on the Giannis count for the free throws. He was like, 1, 2, 3. Except he started his count, like, when Giannis, like, before he got the ball, like, when they called the foul, so he, like, ran out of money before Giannis shot the free throw.
Holy shit. But yeah, man, I mean, that's what it is, though. Like, when he's on the line, the Suns fans go crazy. Every fan, honestly. Like, they go insane because it's like a thing now.
Oh, I remember when they were playing the Hawks, dude. I was losing my mind. I was like, it was 13 seconds!
Yeah.
Are we going to call this shit or not?
It's just a thing. So, like, I think he's just in his head. But, you know, when he's at home, he's a little more comfortable with it. Like, last night, he even struggled again. They were doing the same shit. I thought it would have been done, but then I forgot when he went, 13 for 17 from the line or something like that? I think
it was
a
game 4.
Yeah, it was a home game, so I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't think about it. But
yep.
The crowd gets crazy when he's on the line in an away game, bro.
Let me ask you another question, Terry. If everything about Chris Middleton and Devin Booker were the same, but they just swapped, like, faces.
Swap faces?
Yeah. If Chris Middleton looked like Devin Booker and Devin Booker looked like Chris Middleton, who do you think would be better? Because my theory is that people think Chris Middleton sucks because he's ugly. And he doesn't look cool. Nothing he does is cool. Like,
that's true.
He's unathletic and he's a buck-toothed, goofy-looking motherfucker.
That's true. Devin Booker was dating Kendall Jenner, or is still dating Kendall Jenner.
Right. He just looks the part more than Chris Middleton does.
I mean, it's just like...
He's got the crispy fade, you know what I'm saying? Like, light-skinned dude, looking like he could be in a Tyler Perry movie in 10 years if he wants to be.
There's many things going against Chris, but I think the most important thing that's going against him is that Giannis is a 2-time MVP. So it's like he kind of just... You're going to get faded into the background because Giannis is a 2-time MVP.
Because you're ugly and girls don't look at you.
I mean, he is a quarterback.
What is the Nas shit? He's like, were you crying because girls used to call you ugly? Tybo ho.
But nah, straight up, bro. Like, Giannis is the MVP, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. Why would I look at Middleton? Even if Booker was on the team, Giannis is a 2-time MVP. Why do I give a fuck about Booker? And the stat that you just gave, that shit is great.
Wow.
Middleton, you're doing your thing, but it's like we are looking at one dude. And I swear, even if Middleton scored 35 a game and Giannis scored 35, we would give the credit to Giannis.
I don't know if Giannis, because Giannis, like, his 35 is what gets you all the way to the finish, and then Middleton's 24. You know, the 8 of those are going to come in the fourth quarter, and that's what, like, puts you over the edge. But if they're getting the same numbers and Chris Middleton is closing the game, it's like, well, you're going to win Finals MVP.
The Greek Freak, man, it's just too big of a name.
I mean, like,
it's just too big of a name.
In terms of letters, yes.
It's
way too long, bro. You need to you need to shorten the fuck out of that joint.
Nah, but you understand what I'm saying. Like, it's just too, like, he's too big.
Yeah, no, I get it.
It's just too big of a name. Like, we're not going to give Middleton his credit.
And to your point, Terry, no player in the finals has ever averaged the stats that he's averaging right now in this finals. Yep. This finals, he's averaging 32.3 points a game, 13 rebounds, 5.6 assists, 1.4 steals, 1.2 blocks, He's shooting over 60% from the field.
Is he leading every statistical category?
I don't think he's leading assists.
No. Oh yeah, true. That's tough.
But everything else, I think so.
That's some Bron type shit almost.
Yeah, bro. They said no one's ever put these numbers. So he's showing out, man.
That's crazy.
He really is. But
no one's ever put
Chris
these
Middleton,
numbers. It just looks more impressive if he got like 10 assists. You know, people love triple doubles and shit.
Yep.
But damn. I mean, Giannis is a beast, man. He's been playing like a beast. He's an absolute monster. I mean, you saw the alley-oop last night. Chris Paul tried to throw his body.
Oh my god.
And he couldn't even move him barely.
Oh my god.
But anyway, let's talk game 4.
Wait a minute. Before we talk game 4, I want one more Chris Middleton note.
Yeah.
He has 14 points in the clutch in this series. Every other player in the finals combined has 13 on both teams.
I don't know, man. Does it look sexy though?
No. It doesn't look sexy.
And that's the problem.
And that's what I'm saying. He's not a sexy looking motherfucker. His game isn't sexy. I can't remember ever seeing Chris Middleton bang on somebody.
Nah,
like,
yeah, he's never.
You know what I'm saying? He's not a leaper. His game doesn't look cool.
Send a clip if you've seen Chris Middleton dunk on somebody, but no,
Right.
I've never seen it.
Yeah. So
I mean,
his shit just doesn't look cool. But
well,
man, is it effective?
he just
Goddamn.
he fades in and out of the games though.
Well, this is
Even
the
in
thing.
even in the fourth, he doesn't like. He's not dominating a whole quarter, and you're just like Middleton is on fucking fire. Like that's not what he does. Like from the 12-minute mark to the 8-minute mark, he might not do shit. From 8 to 6, he'll get you
He'll
a
hit
quick
you three
6.
threes in a row, and then it's
And
like,
then-
all right, well, that was the dagger.
But then it's like for the next couple minutes, he's not going to do anything again, and then he hits a couple big shots again. So it's like you forget about him in stretches and also then like Giannis will do some crazy shit, and you're like, Giannis is dominating this game, and you're like, Chris Middleton has 38 points, but you know, no big deal. I'm just over here in the background, just chilling, doing nothing. Blah. But I mean,
Not making no noise, not talking shit.
Yeah.
He doesn't even act like a superstar.
But am I right though? Does he fade in and out of this shit?
He does. He absolutely does. But I think we have to remember, like, if you average like 8 points per fourth quarter,
It's wild.
you're an all-time like great clutch player.
That's wild.
At the same
Really
time, like 8 points is not dominating the whole quarter, like you're saying.
Yeah.
Like by that measure, if you expect somebody to dominate like all the fourth quarters, like you're gonna be disappointed by everybody.
Pretty much.
You know what I mean?
I mean, it's only like 6 names that honestly can do that. So
Yeah.
I mean, I get it, but that I mean,
Hey, yo, you see Rich Paul is piping Adele?
what?
Yeah.
You serious?
Yeah, bro, when they threw the alley-oop or whatever, you see who's sitting courtside next to LeBron?
It was Rich Paul and
Hey, Rich Paul. And you see who's sitting courtside next to Rich Paul?
Adele.
Yup.
What?
Yup.
That's disgusting. I don't like it. Adele looked better big. Is she big or is she skinny?
No, she's skinny.
Yeah, I don't like.
She
skinny
didn't look
Adele.
better big. You lost your fucking mind.
I mean, she's not hot in general. I'm just saying.
No, she's hot now.
No.
She's hot now. She's hot now.
I don't know.
She looks 10 times better. Adele, you made the right move. Don't let all these fat hoes on Twitter fucking shame you for doing what's right
that's
for
right.
you.
You're a fat shamer. I forgot. I
Huh?
forgot. You don't like that fat shit.
I do like fat
No,
usage.
I'm just
Come on, my guy.
I wanted to see that face. Dude.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, man.
I love
Come on, dude. My pillow top mattress is 24 inches thick, man. I can't get enough.
Oh shit, man.
But yo, her face when that alley-oop, when Giannis dunked that shit
The
over
last
Chris
one?
Paul, she was like, she just witnessed somebody get murdered in real life. She was like,
It was wild. It was wild.
but shouts to my boy Chris Paul or Rich Paul for
That's a move.
dude. That's another tax bracket that
That's
you just
a
entered
move
into, bro.
right there. I like that one, but don't get turned into a song.
Oh, that might cost you some clients out
Yeah.
here.
Fucking have a song called "Broke Paul" on Adele's album.
Oh man.
Hold up, bitch.
So I'm just trying to imagine what a Rich Paul diss track from Adele would be like.
Oh, it'd be fire. It's gonna be fire. If he breaks up with her, bring Adele back. She hasn't had a song in a minute. If we get Rich Paul to break up
Shouldn't
with her,
even been here. Stuff you back inside your mom's. Can't do shit on your own 2 feet. You ain't shit without LeBron.
you thought about that one. Adele ain't no rapper though. It's not happening.
Yeah, I know. Well, if she could lose 100 pounds, she could probably rap too. There's no saying what this fantastic woman can do.
Has she ever had a rap feature? Not to digress. I mean, not to.
I don't know, but I think she needs a Juicy J feature. That's what I think.
Hell no.
If it worked for Katy Perry, it could definitely work for Adele.
All right, so keeping it on Game 5. What did you take from watching that whole shit? Watching the whole game. What's the biggest takeaway you can take from that fucking game?
Drew Holiday has stepped up.
He did step up in that game like big time. Fourth quarter though,
There's no alley-oop without his strip. You know what I mean?
Devin Booker should have pulled up way earlier than what the fuck he was. Like, why did he drop so close into the paint? And you got Brooke Lopez and PJ Tucker like right beside you. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's like
I thought he was gonna shoot a jumper.
Everyone thought he was gonna shoot a jumper.
I mean, like
he thought he was gonna shoot a jumper, and then he
got
caught up.
He got stuck.
Yeah,
he did the move. You're gonna make, bro. PJ Tucker's 6'5". Just
shoot.
You guys
over.
are almost
he
the
can't
same
even
height.
jump.
No, just shoot it.
Yeah.
And first of all, what the fuck does PJ Tucker do?
3 and D.
Devin Booker is cooking him. Whoever PJ Tucker guards, they are on fire. Like, why am I paying this much money to this dude? All of the effort plays are so hardcore. You get, bro, KD was dropping 40 on him.
I'll tell you why.
PJ?
Because we saw what Bobby Portis was doing when he was on Chris Paul. Bobby Flyswatter Portis.
Oh, my God. Yeah, you're right about that.
Oh, swipe left for Bobby.
I give PJ credit. Like, he does make the defense more switchable because he is strong, and Ayton doesn't just body him down when they do a switch like that. Like, I get it, but as far as like being a one-on-one defender and then not making the other person that's guarding you work at all.
Yeah, well,
he just stands in the corner.
That's been his MO for forever. Is I'll just stand here like this.
Yeah,
but I mean, when you're playing with James Harden, that's all you're supposed to do.
I will say this though, one thing. Budenholzer, good fucking shit. As far as like, so what I was just saying, PJ Tucker.
Stop the slander.
Chris Paul has been guarding PJ Tucker, right? So usually PJ Tucker just stands in the corner, but they've been hunting Chris Paul. They've been trying to make him work. They've been putting PJ on some picks, getting some switches, doing a lot of action and shit. I like it. Drew Holiday posting up Chris Paul. They're making him work on the other end. I really do think that's affecting Chris Paul.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
On the offensive end. Like, they're making him work on defense, so it's, like, a lot harder.
I don't understand, like, why this is such a novel concept to people. Why they, like, stumble upon this answer. It's like, this should be part of everyone's fucking playbook. Every playoff series should be, hey, part of the limiting their best player is making him work really hard on defense and or getting him into foul trouble. Like, stop having a revelation that this is a good idea.
You know what I think, though? I think it's one of those things where, like, we think it's so simple, sitting from the sidelines, but, like, they're just actually waiting and Jedi mind tricking the shit. I think that Budenholzer knows this shit, but he just didn't want to give it away. He's like, look, we probably had a chance to win Game 1 and Game 2. I think when we go home, we're going to win Game 3 and Game 4 because we're really good at home. And then he's like, I know that this is what we're going to do the whole time. So now I'm going to do it and really see how it works. And it worked easily. Like, they scored easy fucking buckets targeting him. And so, like, he was just like, I'm going to keep this in the back burner. Hopefully, if we pull out Game 6, we can pull it out quick because Chris Paul and Monty Williams are going to figure that shit out.
You don't need to. What are they going to figure out? That we're beating Chris Paul up and making him work hard?
They can change up the way that they do, like, the switches and stuff.
Good.
The picks and shit.
That's what you want them to do.
I think they
that's the fucking point.
No, I'm thinking that, like, Budenholzer, like, he was like,
he wants to be able to rely on it.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, he was like, they think I'm a dumbass.
But you
so I surprised you with it in Game 5.
But here's the thing, bro. You can still get, like, if they're going to be switching, you can get Chris Paul anytime you want him. It doesn't matter, like, Phoenix is not like the Bucks where they played 6 different defensive systems in one game.
But they don't switch every pick, though.
They don't switch every pick. But there are things that you could do. Screen the screener action. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's a lot of shit that you've seen in that Game 5. They did a lot of different things. I was impressed.
You can force switches by dribble handoff and screen the screener actions.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And or it like guard setting picks for bigs. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That usually
I mean,
forces switches because bigs aren't used to navigating screens as much as guards are.
And they did
All
a
I'm
lot.
saying is there's ways to do it. To even after you expose that matchup as a weak point for them,
Yeah.
to still make them go back to it and hammer that.
Yeah, and no, I don't want to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
And that's like the one important thing I do want to say is like, a lot of people always say these motherfuckers don't know basketball. It's just fucking baffling to me. Okay, yeah, the
You've
Bucks.
been listening to Chris Broussard? Is that what you've been doing?
No, like
Your sauces, say my sauces. I went to Chick-fil-A. I got 8 sauces.
listen, and this shit might fuck you up. The Bucks do play iso ball, and of course, yeah, this shit is matchups, but it's different than just like taking advantage of a matchup. It's more of like in a player's mind, if they see a certain dude in front of them, like I know you can't block my shot, I know you can't stop me from driving. Like they gain more confidence when the switch is there. And it's an easy ass bucket. Like when Chris Middleton sees Chris Paul on him or Devin Booker on him, he's like, they can't guard me. Straight up. He doesn't care if their hand
real
is.
happy.
He does not even give a one single flying piece of fuck that their hand is in his face. He knows that they can't stop him from shooting it right above their
By
head.
the way, that's another thing that I've seen, like this playoffs, maybe more than I have my entire life, is defenders leaving their hand here and allowing offensive players to go right through it for foul shots.
It's
Guys,
a quick move.
it's like that, right? You can't just go like that the whole time,
You didn't move your hand.
right? It's like, dude,
But they don't call the shooting foul anymore, though.
the fuck they don't. They absolutely do.
I haven't
They've been
noticed
calling
it.
the fuck out of
I
it.
haven't noticed. I
It's
thought they
something
changed
I
the rule.
noticed. I was like, how are you guys? PJ Tucker himself has done this series like 5 times.
Well, like you can't guard anyone in basketball if you're going like this. They're so fast. What are they supposed to do? Like when they took the hand checking out, that was it. People on the perimeter are going to score 30 a game.
Yeah.
Like how am I supposed to guard you if you just go like this? I'm supposed to not use my hands.
Nah.
Like this shit's hard.
Slide and bump. Chesticles, guys.
As a man that's
What does that say right there?
as a man that's driven by Garrett multiple times in my lifetime, it's
What?
not that easy.
What?
It's not that easy. It's not easy to guard people.
You don't drive.
Guard people is not
J.R.
easy.
Smith doesn't dribble.
Anyways, guard people isn't easy, man.
No, it's not. It always just looks easy, and then you gotta get out there and do it. And I'm like, well, this guy's a lot quicker than I am.
Hey, look, take it from a great defender. I saved my defense until game point. Because I know I'm not about to waste my energy trying to stay in front of you. Fuck all that. You gonna drive and kick, and people can't shoot because it's pickup. Idiots. But anyways,
man.
that's the biggest thing I take from like their ISO ball.
I think
Certain matchups, dudes see them and they're like, I know I can take you, so I'm not even worried about like anything that's going on right now. That's why their offense looks stagnant, but they do what they do and it's successful.
goddamn, especially when Kaminsky's on the court. It's like anybody's like,
How much did he play last night?
well, let's check the box score.
He looked like he didn't sweat at all when he walked off. At the end of the game, I was like, yo, bro, did you play last night?
He just got waxed out, bro.
I mean, it definitely the 2 injuries hurt them. The Sarge and the Craig shit hurt them, just like we were saying.
Bad, man.
Because it's like your roster just got depleted to 7 players?
Yeah.
6 dudes?
Shit, bro.
It's just so bad, man.
Yeah, so Torrey Craig came back and played 9 minutes.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I didn't even notice.
Kaminsky didn't play.
I thought
They
so. I
figured it
was
out.
like, I know he didn't play though.
So yeah, because Craig came back.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Jeez.
So now they got 8, right? They got, because Craig is back, now they got 8, which means they might have a shot. You can win the NBA Finals with 8. You can't win with 7. I don't think you can win with 7. I think you can with 8.
This whole time, it makes me think that I'm an idiot because the Suns only have 3 ball handlers.
Yeah.
You gotta have more than that to win, bro. Because
Well, what?
I
Yeah.
don't want to make any excuses, but like Chris Paul's old as shit. They've been limiting his minutes to like 32 to 35.
Wait a minute. Where the fuck is each one more?
He can't dribble. He can
Yeah, he
shoot.
can. Each one more can dribble.
Can he dribble with Drew Holiday guarding him? 94 feet.
No.
Okay.
He can't, like...
Bro, this isn't the regular season, bro. This is the finals.
He's a secondary ball handler. He's not primary
He's
ball
the secondary
handler.
ball
But
handler.
he can still dribble, though.
In the Drew League. Yeah, this motherfucker is not the secondary ball handler on the finals team.
Disrespect, bro. Each one more does not suck.
He can shoot. I'm not saying he sucks at basketball. He can't dribble.
I don't know why, but he always just gets buried.
He can't dribble.
He don't get minutes, but every time he plays, he scores like 10 points in the third
Show me an Eton Moore crossover video. Show me a top 10 of Eton Moore crosses.
It's the...
Show me one.
Oh, I'll show you it. It's the Paul Pierce double cross.
Oh, my God. The pity pack patty whack.
Yep. Right out of here.
Hell to the no.
He got the Joe Johnson package. You remember how he did Paul Pierce out there in that corner?
I remember that.
Bop, 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 bop.
Nah, honestly, bro, like they only have 3 ball handlers. And if Cameron Payne is one of your 3 ball handlers, a journeyman, dude, a straight journeyman,
hey,
almost
dude,
out the league.
It's time to put some respect on Cam Payne's name.
Don't
It
look
is
the same.
time to put some respect on Cam Payne's
Don't look
name.
the same since he sprained his ankle, though.
Yeah, that's injuries. But he still went from playing in China 2 years ago to playing major minutes in the NBA Finals.
Look, I'll give you that. That's granted.
And I thought he was busted out of the league. When I saw him in
He
OKC,
was playing bad. He wasn't good.
I was like, he didn't do nothing but take heat checks. I was like, bro, you haven't made a shot yet. You can't take a heat check when you're scoreless.
All he did was dance with Russell Westbrook. That's it.
Have elaborate handshakes. You know what? Was he Danny Green 2.0?
I don't know, man. Nah, his comeback isn't like Danny Green.
You remember Danny Green was just the dancing Danny on the Cavs.
But if
Nobody took Danny Green serious.
Danny's got a bigger role though. As far as maybe dancing, but Danny.
But he didn't do shit on the Cavs, bro. Danny Green didn't do nothing on the Cavs. He had no role other than dancing, bro.
He did.
Oh,
you want to talk
man.
about somebody I thought was going to be out and just be done? I thought Danny was done. But Campaign that's a close second. As far as like, he ain't coming back.
Yeah. And PJ Tucker, too.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't think PJ Tucker was going to go play overseas.
He shot
for
his way back.
Fucking
in the league,
7-8 years and then come back.
The league has just changed so
And
much.
now look at PJ, like, you know, it was the Suns who gave him opportunity.
The league has changed so
And
much.
here he are.
He's
Here he is about to put him away.
PJ's definitely a dude that can play in this era, but I don't think he can play in the 90s. He can't dribble.
He absolutely could have played.
He can't dribble.
He absolutely could have played.
Why?
Because
stand in the corner.
Dude,
They didn't do that shit. You had to be kind of skilled.
the overall skill level is so much
No, I'm just
higher
saying,
now
like,
than it was when I was
The
a kid
guards,
in the 90s.
the guards could dribble and score.
Mhm.
PJ can't score. I don't think he would have played.
He would have done
The big men were.
He would have been Bruce Bowen, bro. That's what he would have been like. That
I
type
said
of player.
90s, not 2000s.
Or late 90s. It's still in there.
Is it?
Yeah,
I don't
it's
think
still
Bruce
in there.
Bowen played for the Spurs in the 90s.
All right, Robert Horry.
Robert's a big man. I'm saying a guard. Like, I don't think PJ Tucker.
PJ Tucker's not a guard. He's not a guard.
Yeah, he
But-
is 6'5".
That your height doesn't determine your position. Like,
So he's a fucking.
he's a power forward. Yeah, he's a power forward.
In this day and age.
And goddamn, if you play if you played against the Mavs and he's playing against Porzingis, he's a fucking center.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
If you got somebody who can't punish you
this is
on
what
a
I'm
back
saying.
down, then you move down.
In this day and age, PJ Tucker works out fine. As you could have seen, like 7 years ago, even PJ Tucker was like, "I'm going to China."
Oh, you know what? I got the perfect answer for you, Terry.
What?
I know where PJ Tucker's playing in the 90s. Rick Pitino's Knicks.
Rick Pitino's Knicks?
Yep. You remember how many threes those motherfuckers got up? they were like the Houston Rockets of the 90s, bro.
Rick Pitino's Knicks? Or are you talking
Yeah.
about Showtime?
No, I'm talking about Rick Pitino's Knicks that sucked.
The fucking
They sucked and he got fired. I'm talking about those Knicks. But they got up about fucking 33s a game in the 90s.
son. You know what? I'm disappointed in myself. I really don't even remember Nick Pitino coaching the Knicks. I'm disappointed in my Nick fandom, and I apologize.
It's all right.
I just really don't remember that
You
shit.
gotta have to go dig through the crates.
Yeah, I don't remember that shit at all.
Watch some footage of these guys splashing threes. They all hated him. He coached it like it was a college team. Like he got fired super early.
Yeah.
But they were like pacing. They were like some D'Antoni shit. They're like, we're gonna run and we're gonna shoot a bunch of threes in 7 seconds or less.
Suck ass.
Yeah, except you're doing this in an era where like everyone plays half court ball.
Everybody has 7 guys over 6'10" on their roster.
Didn't make any sense.
Anyways,
we got fired quick.
We got derailed. But,
Speaking about coaches though,
what?
like you said, I think it's time. It's time to give Mike Budenholzer his flowers.
yeah, a little bit.
There's been so much slander in the national media.
If they lose,
about,
does
like,
he still get flowers?
Yes, he does
They're up
because
3-2.
what all the criticism has been, he doesn't adjust. He has one game plan that he makes like from the regular season, and then he has nowhere to go when that fails. They have adjusted and adjusted and adjusted.
Yeah.
The Bucks have played more varied defensive sets than like any team I think I've seen this whole postseason.
They definitely have. And then that's where I want to apologize to him, like, or maybe make an adjustment to maybe make an adjustment to the criticism. Fucking apology. It looks like you guys weren't making adjustments, but your adjustments just weren't working. So maybe that's where like I was wrong in the assessment. Yeah, like people want to say like he is making adjustments. If the shit doesn't work, isn't it an adjustment though?
Hey,
The shit
man,
doesn't work.
at the end of the day,
Game
like,
one and
I
game
can
two.
only coach. I can't play too. I can't go out there and
I
stand in
mean-
the corner and prevent Paul George from hitting the side of the backboard.
But here's
That
the-
wasn't Doc Rivers' fault because he wasn't making adjustments.
Nah, that wasn't Rivers' fault. But my thing is like in the finals, if my adjustments don't work, it's almost like, can you afford to give away 2 games like that? I mean, it seems like it now because they're up 3-2, but like they gave away 2 fucking important chances. Like the series could have been over.
Well,
If you would have made an adjustment that worked
it's
in either one of those games,
Terry,
the shit would have been over.
it's a trickle down, right?
They better win.
Team USA thinks they can lose 2 games, so why can't the Bucks? Team USA is like, we can lose against Nigeria and Australia. It doesn't even matter. Oh, by the way, we're going to cancel our next preseason game so we don't get blown out for a 3rd time in a row.
They beat Argentina though.
That shit doesn't count. They had Luis Scola was the high scorer for Argentina. Luis Scola is like 45 years old. He doesn't even have long hair anymore. He looks like a regular person.
Yeah.
I couldn't recognize him.
No, he did look crazy. But before we go, who do you got winning Game 6?
Suns.
Suns win at
I'm
in Milwaukee. The Sucks are gonna win.
I
The
think
Sucks. The
yeah.
Suns are gonna
Yeah.
win.
I think this is the Chris Paul legacy defining moment. And you got to sink or swim.
Legacy talk.
You got to sink or swim. You know what a big Chris Paul guy I am. I know he is the wrist shit. I know he's been hampered. I know he's had like really bad decision making at times.
Yeah. I know his coach.
I know he's turned the ball over. I still think he's the smartest player in this whole series. I think he figures it out. He dials in. He doesn't sleep. He spends all night visualizing what's going to happen, and he gets it done. Now, I think an underrated follow-up question is Scott Foster ref in Game 6 or 7?
That's a deep dive NBA question, man. I don't know. He's one of the refs if people don't know, and he hates Chris Paul.
Chris Paul has never won a playoff game in which Scott Foster has officiated in his entire career.
What is it? Can you look the number up? Isn't it like 0 and?
It's like 0-17 or something. It's
I thought it was like in the 30s, but I think you might be right.
Right, let me see here.
Scott Foster's been been reffing games for a minute, for like a very long time, and the fact that Chris Paul hasn't won one single game, like not even one single game, that shit is appalling to me, bro. That shit is very appalling to me. But
all right, it's 14 games in a row.
So that's 14 straight.
14 straight.
So he's got a win.
Yeah. Wow. That is wild, bro.
14 straight games reffing one guy and he loses all of them. Shout out to Chris Paul, man. Is this going to be one of those things, though, where, like,
Is he going to fold like a fucking cheap tent?
is it his fault?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess.
He's one of my favorite players, but it's absolutely his fault. He was the dude this whole time I was like, he's the reason the Suns are here. He was on my MVP list. The difference from the team from last year to this year is him.
Yeah.
Devin Booker's taken a small leap, but the difference has been Chris Paul, and he's been the best player. And he's been a two-way maven. And now he's getting fucking picked on defense, and he's turned the ball over 6 times in the finals. is the complete opposite of the guy who we venerate all this time. So I just have to believe that he figures this out because for all the if Chris Paul wins this shit, he'll be the second best point guard of all time stuff. If Chris Paul blows a lead in dramatic fashion in the finals, turn a ball over 6 times a game, looking as bad as he has, you tumble. You're now below John Stockton. You're now below all these guys. You've proven yourself without a doubt that it was not an aberration. The Clippers series, the Houston joint losing to the Warriors. If this happens again, this is your legacy and this is who you are. It wasn't the circumstances.
I feel bad for him, bro.
I don't. He has every opportunity to go out there and change the narrative.
I mean, I feel
he
bad.
has the same opportunity as everybody else on the court.
He does.
Except he's not seizing it.
I feel bad for him because it's like, it's unfair because, like, his rotation went down. Like, his fucking 2 big men in the rotation went down, which is very important. He got hurt and still was coming back from injuries just to get to this fucking finals. And it's like, you won game 1 and 2.
Dude, you can't be the second best point guard of all time.
He was not going to be the second best point guard, even if he won 1 fucking championship. To you, yeah. To you, like, basic point guards, yeah. But, like, come on, bro, no.
To most people. But you can't be a top... All right.
To short people.
We'll say you can't be a top 3 point guard of all time and get your lunch ate by a, like, 2-time All-Star who Terry, like, thinks is, like, a fringe NBA player.
I wasn't saying all that. I mean, damn, bro. Is Drew Holiday shooting 34% in the finals or not, bro?
He is.
I mean, shit.
He is.
From the field, not from 3.
But look at how he's
Fuck
impacting
off.
the game in other ways, bro.
Yeah, defensively, good shit. Offensively, stop it.
He didn't get any stats besides a steal.
Did you see the fourth quarter last night?
Yeah.
He played like ass.
Yeah. And the Suns were raring back. And that's why I think Chris Paul finds a way in Game 6 because I feel like that fourth quarter he started getting a little bit of a groove and started to get a little bit of his mojo back.
He played well.
Started to get a little bit of his mojo back. And like we always say, things turn on a trifle. And all you need a couple times is to see that ball go through the hoop clean. And then you get that, the rim starts looking wider and wider and wider.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And next thing you know, you're Chris Paul out here throwing rocks in the ocean like you were in Game 1.
Buddy.
It's not going to happen, huh?
The buck starts here. They're going to win Game 6, man. It's just Milwaukee is different for them.
I think if they win, Giannis should change his name.
To what?
I don't know. He can decide that.
Okay. Great fucking take.
Hey, Lou Alcindor did it after he won his chip with the Bucks.
Well,
his name is too long and goofy in the first place. There's already precedent.
If Giannis gets it done, we can definitely have a conversation.
Giannis. I already got it. I got it.
What is it?
LeBron James.
Oh, my God.
The 2.0 version, bro.
Hell no.
The 2.0 version.
Nah.
With a palm tree in the background. LeBron.
All right, let's bring it full circle, man. Where are we going next? So you got Suns winning Game 6, and then what? Do you think they're winning the series in Game 7?
I don't know. I don't know.
You gotta make a prediction. Come on now, you're sports analyst these days.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue to be a fan though, and go with my heart instead of my head. Like I said before, when the Suns were up 2-0, I was like, Milwaukee is a deeper, better team.
Yeah,
and they're going to beat them up with their bigs.
And they lost DiVincenzo.
Yep. That being said, I'm going with the Suns. I think they figured it out.
Okay. I don't know.
I believe in Chris Paul, and I refuse to believe that he's going to destroy his legacy in this manner. And like with the whole world watching. Part of me cannot believe that he'll allow that to happen. The competitor that he is.
You know what, man?
Hey, man, chill the fuck out.
You know what? Like, I love Chris Paul. I really do. But I think I stopped rooting for him when he was trying to shoot threes when they were trying to foul him intentionally when he was playing with the Clippers. I just think I'm done with him. Like,
we said that before. I forget at one of the other games, but he blew one of these games off just Chris Paul shit.
Yeah,
and I was like, it's too much Chris Paul shit.
Too smart.
Just trying to bait other people into making mistakes and be like, the letter of the law is going to protect me.
You're just never going to get that shit. I mean, like, I like him, but it's just so weird. And he's from North Carolina, and, you know, we live here. We're from here, pretty much.
And I love a short dude who doesn't have muscles, who's strong as fuck. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's that.
As somebody who doesn't have any Instagram muscles, who prides myself on you not being able to move me in a post or anything like that, I love seeing Chris Paul, another guy who looks like doughy and unathletic, but then you can't back this motherfucker down.
But you know that it's that fan inside of you that you just can't help who you're rooting for, bro. Like when you're watching a game, I just find myself
I'll be rooting back and forth though. At times I'll be like rooting for Giannis, and other times I'll be rooting for. But that's the great thing about this finals for me is that, like, one, this basketball is being played on a very high level. Yeah, the game that we just watched last night was a terrific, terrific finals game.
Yeah.
That was basketball at its absolute apex. Everyone who says because it's small market teams and like, oh, the playoffs sucks this year, nobody's any good, all the injuries derailed this shit, the best teams aren't in it, blah, 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 blah. You're out of your mind, man. This was premier playoff basketball that was being played.
Yeah. I wonder what the ratings say.
I actually looked at a joint near that. They're better than last year, actually. They're not as bad as you'd expect.
The bubble one was weird.
They're not as bad as you expect. I saw like I think it was like 11 million viewers or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's up. It's definitely gonna be up from last year. That one was a strange one, but
it just put things in perspective, man. Like, by the way, Americans, y'all are fucking bums, bro. Watch the NBA Finals. There's like 400 people here, 400 million people here, and there's 11 million of y'all watching the NBA Finals. That's disgraceful.
It is very weird.
And when LeBron won the chip for Cleveland, when they beat the Warriors in Game 7, there's only like 25 million people watching it.
Hey man, basketball just isn't
stop watching baseball.
You know how many people
wake up?
You know how many people watch the Super Bowl though?
Stupid.
But you like football too, though.
Oh yeah, I like all sports that like are fun to watch. You're not gonna catch me watching baseball or cricket or shuffleboard or like some of these Olympic joints. I'm not watching the ice skating. I don't give a fuck.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, man. But speaking of the Olympics, let's go
sounds
ahead
like
and
a fat bitch to me.
Let's go ahead and trans. Let's go full trans and go.
Let's go full trans. Are we taking this back to our first in-person pod?
Let's go full trans, bro. Let's talk about USA real quick. It might not be quick, but we'll definitely try.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Don't get mad because your boy ain't on the team.
I don't want to talk to Team USA. They're not my team. They don't represent me in my
country. Okay. All right. So, anyways.
So, we got JaVale McGee and Keldon Johnson.
But we were praying for JaVale.
We're sending them to the Olympics.
Were we praying for JaVale, though? We want JaVale. I'm cool with JaVale on the team. I'm totally fine with Team USA getting JaVale.
I'm cool with him being on the team as long as he runs point.
He's just a...
if JaVale's not running point, I don't want to see him out there.
He's just a rim protector.
No. He's a coast-to-coast Giannis 2.0 type of guy. To me. I mean, you've seen the video. JaVale McGee gets the rebound, races down the court, dribbles it off his foot, his knee, his forehead, and runs over to his teammates. Ty Lawson, that's probably the reason why Ty Lawson was playing in China, because he got ran over by JaVale McGee 20 times in the season.
Oh, man. Guys, look. I know depression is a real thing, and it shouldn't be joked about. But when I texted you that DeAndre Ayton played for the Bahamas, and that he can't be a center for Team USA, like, I could just feel the depression through the phone. You were just like, oh my God. I don't even know what you responded back, but you were just like, I can't believe this guy played for the Bahamas.
I'm just like going through my mind.
The Bahamas aren't a real country.
I'm like, is there anyone over 6'8" who's American who's good? And I settled on Miles Turner.
Yeah,
Jared Allen.
You did say Miles.
I don't know about
Jared Allen's a weird one not to be there either. Kevin Love dropped out.
Here's somebody who I've been campaigning for months.
And Bradley Beal's not going.
And it's not campaign, by the way. It's Larry Nance Jr. I've been telling you guys, Larry Nance is fucking nice.
To do what? To
play in the Olympic team.
Explain
Larry
yourself.
Larry Nance Jr., super athletic guy, can be put vertical pressure on the rim
He's an
as a
idiot.
pick and roll roller. Dude, he's improved his game so much since LeBron left.
What about Brook Lopez?
It's just nobody watched Cleveland after LeBron left.
What about Brook Lopez?
Yeah, I consider it.
I would
I
take
think
Brook
that's
Lopez.
fine.
Yeah.
The only question is going to be like minutes and fatigue and all that other shit.
I mean,
But-
they got Devin Booker and Chris Middleton.
Yeah,
and,
but you know the shit's different for bigs.
wherever the hell else. Who was it? That guy? It was somebody else going. Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday's going too.
Drew Holiday.
Oh, God.
But Larry Nance Jr. shooting above 38%, excuse me, for three, averaging over 4 assists as a power forward.
That's good.
Right?
That's actually excellent.
You know he's a high flyer,
He can jump.
right?
He can
He
jump.
can protect the rim on defense.
Can he? How many blocks? 0.5.
But no. We didn't take Larry Nance. We didn't take Larry Nance. We took his Cleveland Cavaliers teammate Darius Garland.
Threes, baby. Yo, what the fuck is up with this roster, bro?
How you gonna take Darius Garland over Colin Sexton?
This is the
What the fuck is wrong with
This is
you?
the second time we're doing this shit, but the construction of the roster is that of
It's awful. It's awful.
if we don't hit threes, fuck it, we lost. You only took shooters. Then Kevin Love's like, yeah, I'm out. Kevin Love's gone. Should have been on the team anyway.
You know they said he was getting worked during camp so bad that they like let him save face by like saying that his ankle was hurt.
Is that what you heard? I
Yeah,
didn't hear.
all the like reports is that he was getting absolutely eaten alive by Keldon Johnson in the scrimmages and shit.
That's
And so they're like basically were like, dude, either you can like say that you're dropping out or we can just replace you with Keldon
You know what?
Johnson.
I'm gonna do some journalistic shit because I know Bradley Beal's ex-girlfriend. I want to text her and be like, text Bradley Beal. I want to know
Which
some
one? The
shit.
gymnast?
Mhm.
You know that bitch?
2 years ago, yeah. 6
word.
years ago. 6 years ago.
You know,
Yeah.
goddamn Vanessa was on like the gymnastics team with her and shit.
Oh, really?
Growing up, yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Oh,
she
that's
knows that
right.
bitch
Yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah, that's right. But yeah, I just want to know, like, what was it like playing with him? Bradley Beal wanted to be on the team, so it's sad that
Yeah, that sucks for
he's
Brad.
not allowed to play.
The,
It really is.
the COVID protocol, you know, that's a whole nother subject. Japan don't even want this Olympics, and we're like forcing the shit on them.
It's not America's not forcing
No,
it.
I'm
Don't
saying
say
like
we.
the world, but
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And like in Olympic Village, these motherfuckers are sleeping on beds made of cardboard so they can't fuck anybody and spread coronavirus. Like,
It's just weird.
just don't have the Olympics. If it's gonna be like this, just wait.
50% capacity, only Japanese fans. Nobody can like go to the Olympics from another country.
That's what I'm gonna do in retrospect when we finish 5th. I'm gonna be like, this whole Olympics was a sham. Like blah blah blah.
I mean,
It
that's
doesn't
what people are
count.
gonna say. That's what they're gonna say. But also, here's the funny thing. So, Trae Young wasn't even thought about to go. John Morant said, "Nah, I'm good."
No. John Morant wasn't asked.
No, like after people weren't allowed to go, then they
Yeah.
asked him. Then he
No.
was like, nah.
Still wasn't asked. Still
They didn't ask him?
Still wasn't asked.
Oh,
He said he was like literally at
bro,
this.
what do they want?
He was like, bro, at this point, like you still haven't asked me. If they did ask me, I'd say no
What do they
because it's so
want?
disrespectful.
They only
Like,
want shooters.
bro, I think
They
that,
only want shooters. They only want people to shoot threes. That's it.
I'm surprised this
That's
team
it?
isn't like fucking Lonnie Walker, Desmond Bain, Keldon Johnson.
I mean, you know,
The-
fucking
who's the other lights-
gonna sneak some fucking spur on there.
fucking Grant Williams.
He had that white kid on the, he had that white guy. What's the not white guy, but the guy's last name was White on the Spurs. He
Corey
had
White.
him play on the fucking team. Not
Yeah.
Kobe White.
No, Corey White.
Corey White.
Yeah,
Always trying to sneak some Spurs on the team, bro.
yeah, bro.
I'm sick of Pop, bro.
Me too, man.
I didn't even think I was gonna get mad again, but I'm actually getting pissed again. Just talk about the shit is making me fucking mad.
There's no reason. There's just no fucking reason for this. And he's now like, think about the culture
Sadiq
of Team
Bey.
USA. Sadiq Bey, a fucking rookie who can't dribble.
I don't even know who that is.
Is Sadiq Bey better than Danny Green?
I don't know.
Do they do any-
I don't know who Sadiq Bey is.
He plays for the Pistons. He had a decent rookie year.
Don't know Sadiq Bey. Don't know Keldon Johnson. I know Darius Garland, but I know he sucks.
Keldon Johnson is the fucking ripped
Does he
2-3
suck?
guard. No, he doesn't suck, but he. Do you know who Desmond Bain is?
Compared to,
Do you know who Grant Williams or Desmond Bain are? Because he's just like them.
are any of those three guys that we just named: Sadiq Bey, Darius Garland, Keldon Johnson. Top 50 in the NBA.
They weren't top 8 in the rotation for a team that didn't make the
Okay.
playoffs. So how about that?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
How about that, bro?
you should not be allowed to be on the team if you're not even top 50 in the NBA.
Hey, what happened to Gordon Hayward?
I don't know.
Does he not play basketball
should be.
anymore?
Damn, I
Does he
mean,
not play
I
basketball
know
anymore?
Jalen Rose apologized for the token white guy Kevin Love comment,
He shouldn't have.
but Gordon Hayward should be on the team.
And if we're gonna bring a token white guy, bring Hayward. Fuck it, bring Kevin Herter. Like Kevin Herter is
Herter's
better than
good.
some of these dudes.
Kevin Herter's good. He really is good. He's honestly really
And
good.
when you think of
Duncan,
he could
if we're
actually
gonna get shooters,
Duncan Robinson.
The fuck? They brought Tyler Hero and he was getting cooked. Second year slump boy got on the team.
Dude, and look
He was
at
getting cooked.
look at the whole culture shift and how players are thinking about Team USA. Coach K was here. It was like,
We loved it.
bro, everybody and their sister couldn't wait to play for Team USA. This is the honor of a lifetime. Everybody else, Kobe, LeBron, Melo, all the biggest stars in the world out here saying it's an honor to bring this home for the Stars and Stripes. Now we got a dude who's never been an All-Star in John Morant turning down and saying, I won't go if they call me. Zion Williamson turns him down. Fucking Paul George turns him down.
And Zion played with them when he was a youth.
Yeah. Non-stop, like, players have said, like, no, I'm not fucking with this team. I don't want to go. There's a reason for that.
Let me ask you a question. So, Coach K, he was in the military when he was younger.
Yep.
And he coached for Army. So, like,
Learned of the great Bobby Knight.
he's got definitely, like, American pride is in him. And he definitely, like, instilled that into the dudes, like, when they went. Like, they definitely had a pride, like, a definitely American pride, like, type of thing. I know America's a lot different now. Like, it's kind of trendy to fuck on USA, like, to hate them or whatever, like, hate the flag type shit. Is Pop militant? Is he, like, a military guy? Is he from the military?
Yeah.
I think he is, right?
He is. He's in the Air Force.
I just don't understand what the hell is going on with, like, this. You don't want to represent your country in the Olympics. Like, you don't want to get a gold medal for, like, Michael Jordan.
Especially for players who haven't accomplished anything.
Yeah, that shit
Like,
doesn't make any sense to me. Like,
I'm sorry,
Jordan did
I'm
the
sorry,
shit.
John Morant, but you've never won a playoff game. You haven't even won a play-in game. Like,
These guys, bro, I'm not understanding this shit.
this is the opportunity of a lifetime. Also, John Morant, I know you think you're going to be here forever, but the league is flush with point guards, buddy. And there are a long list of people ahead of you. This may be your fucking one shining moment, bro. Because I tell you what, you're not better than Chris Paul. You're not better than Trae Young. You're not better than Kyrie. You're not better than Luka. You're not better than, like, you're not a top 10 point guard.
Yeah.
So this is your chance, buddy. And you fucking threw this shit in the trash because you want to be a cool guy who, like, snubs Team USA. You know what I think, bro? I think motherfuckers just don't want to go to this Olympics. I think people are like, I just don't want to waste my summer sleeping on cardboard beds in Japan where there are no fucking hoes. And
It's also like it's a weird season.
it's like
man.
you get accustomed to a certain type of lifestyle as an NBA
Yeah.
star. It's like, why am I going to go fucking out to Japan to go suffer like this for a month?
I mean, it is, and also like the European superstars and Australian Ben Simmons, I guess. The NBA season was just short, but you know what I'm saying.
Superstar.
The NBA season was short though. You know, it was just a really short, condensed season. I understand. I do understand. It's a weird one. It is a weird one. But as far as the American guys go, fuck out of here. I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. I mean, we're from here. I'm not trying to hear none of that shit. I'm really not.
I can't believe JaVale McGee is on the USA basketball team.
Putting on the stars and stripes, baby.
4-time Shaq and the Fool MVP. JaVale McGee.
JaVale McGee
is going to play for America and represent our country. This is the dude who was doing the cinnamon challenge with Nick Young.
It's what a time to be alive.
This is the guy who's getting cooked in practice by Jan Vesley.
What a time.
His mom is better than him.
What a time, brother. What a time. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane.
JaVale McGee was out of the league 2 years ago before the Warriors brought him in. I hope you guys understand that. It wasn't because he was hurt or anything. He just was determined not to be good enough to play in the NBA. And now he's representing Team USA. Who's next? Campaign? Is that going to be our fucking point guard?
I just think we should go as.
I think we shouldn't go. Let's not go to this Olympics, guys.
Yeah.
Let's have someone else have this one, man.
If Giannis Antetokounmpo is going to go, I don't understand why any other person is going to go. Also, Nikola Jokic,
Didn't make it.
you a bitch too. MVP of the NBA not going, you a bitch. Ben Simmons been a bitch. Ben Simmons, you ain't even allowed to go to. You went to the U.S. Open or bro, you went to a tennis joint with your girl. You ain't allowed to be in public doing anything. Fuck you.
Not until you get traded.
Yeah,
After you get traded, then you
I'm
go.
all on you. Doncic is going. I respect that. Like people ain't going. I'm not. Come on, bro. Go, bro.
Ben Simmons, you know why he didn't go. Oh, you know why he didn't go.
What's the name? What name? One main reason why he ain't going.
Those bright lights. Let's see what you look like. You know what? Because
It's not true though, but he played before.
it looks bad when you're the fifth option on the Sixers and you're passing up fucking wide open dunks to Matisse Thybulle.
Who's on the Australian?
Right. I was like, but it looks even worse when you do it for the Australian national team and you're passing up shots for Patty
It's
Mills.
not. It's not the. He's not. It's not like that. But I don't think he played in the FIBA World Games in the last one. But he has played with Australia, and he's the best player on Australia. He's played with him.
Will Ben Simmons play basketball if you don't force him to?
I don't know.
If it's not in his contract, he's not going to play basketball. He was like, nah, I'm not going to the NIT. I'm not going to the Olympics. I'm not going to the Olympics again. Any optional tournament, if it's not written down in fucking ink, you have to show up, put a jersey on, and shoot the basketball. Ben Simmons is going to go on Twitch or go to Wimbledon.
That's a hell of an observation, and I agree with you. I think you're right. I mean, we don't know if he loves basketball. I mean, it is what it is.
You know what? Go play
not-
football and we'll all see what LeBron could have been. That's fine with me. Go beat Jimmy Graham. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to see it anymore. I was such a Ben Simmons defender, but that shit against the Hawks, bro, I mean, it made me giddy. But my lord.
Yeah.
I was like, Jesus Christ, dude, you just like ruined your career. But enough about Ben Simmons. Let's get back to Greg Popovich, the real villain of this discussion, man. So now, we look at this team.
Yeah.
Who is the playmaker that's going to get other people easy baskets?
So you got Damian Lillard, you got Kevin Durant, and that's Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, we don't run the offense. Yeah, Draymond Green.
Draymond and Bam.
Yeah, Draymond's probably the best passer on the roster.
Because Dame Lillard's not a passer.
He's a good pick and roll player, but he doesn't have he's not a 10 assist a game guy. He's a 6 assist a game guy.
He's a bona fide scorer.
You know what I mean?
He's not.
Yeah, he's not. So where's the playmaking coming from, guys? Where's it? Where's the ball movement? Where's everyone going to be involved in the possession, touching everyone's hands, so y'all run hard on defense and stay connected?
Yeah.
Because all these other teams, bro, everyone on Spain is touching the ball twice in every possession. Everyone is it's a egalitarian offense that they're all familiar with. They're all comfortable. They go right in their roles, and everyone fits in. And we're like, just go out there and ISO these dudes every fucking possession.
Pretty much.
For the
I mean,
whole
look,
Olympics.
it's tough to say run some fucking plays when you don't play with any of the dudes and you've only been given like a week. I know you don't.
It's
wanna,
the best of the best.
Nah.
You can figure out basketball.
That's
It's not that hard.
It's not how it works, man. It's a different type of basketball. It's a different type of basketball. I will say this. I'm not going to crush the way that they're playing super bad. Like, you guys lost the fucking games, and I'm incredibly disappointed. But I do expect to see, like, some sort of offense and not just fucking straight isolation basketball. I do expect that.
Something, a semblance of some type of sense.
And I know that I'll crush KD because people are just anointing this motherfucker for being like this guy that he's not. But I do respect you for playing for Team USA, and I'm not gonna crush you. I'm not gonna blame you if they fucking lose. I will not do that.
I mean, I will. If you're saying I'm the best player in the league, I'm as good as LeBron James or better.
He's better than him now. He is better than him now, right now.
Do you think if they replaced 1-for-1 Kevin Durant with LeBron James for this Olympics,
That's not a fair question.
No, it's not. Why is it unfair?
Oh, you said in the Olympics?
For this Olympic team.
Oh, yeah,
if you replace Kevin Durant,
easy.
Okay, so he's not better than LeBron then. Thank you.
In the terms of NBA basketball, he's better than LeBron right now. He is, and I'm a huge LeBron fan. LeBron is the best player
I'm talking
I've ever
Team
seen play.
USA. Team
If
USA.
you do that, he's better.
So there's no unfair pressure. There's no anything. You said you're the best player.
But I ain't
in the
gonna
league,
cry. I'm not gonna
the
crush.
best player in the world. You better take us to the fucking promised land, buddy.
That is big facts. But I'm not gonna crush him. Bro came off a torn Achilles and all that, and he's playing. And there's so many dudes that are just like, nah, I'm not playing. You know what I'm saying? I give him the guts because he knows he's gonna get crushed.
He's gonna be playing for Nigeria soon after that citizenship change goes through. My next chapter, Lagos, the super city.
Look, brother, it's I don't know, man.
What
It's a
like
tough decision.
I just the whole thing, like
You're sweating like a whore in church.
the whole roster that's been assembled.
It's an idiotic roster.
It's like the 2K My Team starter pack that you get like your first My Team joints. It's like, what? I only got one silver card out of all this? Are you kidding me?
I mean,
Where's Brandon Clark? Where's John Collins? Where's Christian Wood?
no. You know what's gonna happen. They're gonna end up running like some Princeton offense type shit. If your best playmakers are the tall guy Durant, the tall guy Bam, and the tall guy Draymond, it's just gonna be some like high posts.
I know exactly what it's going to be.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of hezzy pull-ups.
From Tatum, it will be.
It's going to be a lot of hezzy pull-ups. Is what it's
From
gonna
Tatum,
be.
it's gonna be. Tatum is the dude who get you 50 and give you 2 assists. Him and Jaylen Brown just don't work. They're great ballers, but Tatum is not a passer. That's not what he does. He didn't do the shit at Duke. He didn't do it in high school. He's not going to do it in the NBA. He's not going to do it for Team USA.
No, he's not.
He's a shooter.
That's
He's not a passer.
That's what I'm saying, man.
I'm
But
just-
everyone on the roster is like that.
I mean, KD. No,
He's not a passer. Don't you dare
you
say
were saying
KD.
all that shit when he got that triple double.
Hey, don't
Nah.
you dare say KD.
Don't stop
is-
riding that dick now. After that triple dub, that 48 points, that 48, 12, and 10. Everybody's like, ooh, highest career assist average in his career.
Is
in the
Kevin Durant a
playoffs.
scorer or a passer, Terry?
I know what he is.
All right.
A fraud.
He led the league. in
Don't make me
scoring.
start talking shit
How
about
many times has Kevin Durant led the league in
Never.
assists?
it. Never.
How many
He
times
never
he
will.
led in scoring?
He never will.
How many times he led in scoring?
Twice? 3 times? What?
Yeah, like 4 or 5 times, I think.
Maybe. Who cares? I don't care.
He's a scorer. He's not a passer.
Let me ask you a question. So you think LeBron will never be the best player ever, right?
No.
So does that automatically eliminate a pass first guy can never be the best player ever?
No, it just means LeBron can't.
LeBron gets you 28, 7 and 7.
Hey, LeBron also got smoked in multiple finals. LeBron also.
So he could have been the best if he beat Dirk.
You mean Deshaun Stevenson?
No, I'm just. Some
If-
might say Jason
Yo,
Terry.
you know what?
Some
You're
might say
right.
Jason Terry.
You're right. If LeBron could win his individual matchup with Deshaun Stevenson, then he would have been the best player of all time. But he didn't. And he scored 8 points in the fucking finals game.
Yeah, he did. You did not. We ain't forget about that.
JJ Barea is 5'5", and
Puerto
he
Rican
scored more
ass.
points than you did in that finals game, bro.
We ain't forget about that. Now that 8 points.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very, very crucial about like I cannot call you a superstar. I know LeBron, he choked, whatever. But like, you can't give me the under 20 line.
You
Superstars
can't
don't
give me
do
the
that
single
shit.
digits. You can't drop
Right.
into singles,
But
bro.
you know what I'm saying, though,
You
right?
cannot drop into singles.
Like when you're watching when you're at
because
the,
that Michael Jordan standard. It was like, what did he do? Scored 20 points in playoff game for like 100 games in a row.
yeah, but that's what the greats do, though.
That's
right?
what I'm saying. He set the bar there.
20. If I'm at the crib, you know, I'm a high school kid watching Sports Center. The line always scrolls at the bottom. Cavs beat the blah blah blahs. 100 something to 100 something.
Yep.
You always see Ron 30, Ron 25, Ron 28.
Every time, 27, 7, and 7.
Right,
every
like,
time.
You see some shit
Guaranteed.
like that. But then
Guaranteed.
you look at the scorecard. Now, granted, we didn't live together when we were in DC when they were going to the finals.
But you pretty much did.
We didn't. But we didn't watch that finals. What did we say? The Heat playing the Mavs. That's a smoke show. Heat are fucking sweeping them. We didn't even watch it. We didn't watch it. You know the game that we watched? We turned on the TV randomly because we were having so much fun. Game 6 is just on. We didn't even know the game was
Oh
on.
my God, the Jason Terry shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
yeah, yeah.
It was the last 2 minutes of the game. And the Heat were about to lose the NBA Finals in 2011. We were like, oh my God! What the hell is going on? We knew nothing about any of that. We were like, Heat are sweeping them 4, nothing. Easy.
Hey guys, stay off the weed.
But yeah, man, it is what it is. I gotta go. I gotta cut it a little short.
Oh, no worries. I thought you said 1.
Yeah, I gotta meet them at 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I gotta get out.
All right, bro. Well, it's been another tremendous. Oh, we gotta get to the line step of the week, bro.
Oh yeah.
We gotta get to the line step of the week.
All right.
I don't think it should be Greg Popovich.
So we're gonna switch it out. Who's gonna be?
He's the line stepper of the year.
Line step of the Olymps.
Right. Line stepper of the Olymps. Line stepper of the week.
Name it.
The Honduras national soccer team.
That's right. We did have this conversation. All right, go ahead.
Yep. They allegedly racially abused a black forward for the German team in a pre-Olympic scrimmage.
Honduras.
Yeah. So this is, first of all, it's not even a game with fans. The scrimmage was played in 3 30-minute intervals. And y'all still, this is basically like practice. It's not even competitive. Doesn't count for anything.
Damn.
And yet you still found a way to racially abuse this guy.
I didn't even know it was like that.
Despite like 8 of the Honduran players being black.
That's crazy.
I always said El Salvador was better.
Dramatic pause. Dramatic pause. This is pure comedy. You guys are actually stupid. Like, come on. Honduras. When you told me it was Honduras, I was like, bro, Honduras? They're dark as hell. People from Honduras, people from Honduras are dark. Every Honduran person I've ever seen is dark. Like, they're almost as dark as I am. You can barely see me, and we got 18 lights on in this motherfucker, man. Y'all are crazy. I don't understand what's going on, bro. What is going on in the world, man? What the fuck is actually happening? I didn't know it was a scrimmage. I thought it was a game, and the fans were wilding out.
No, no fans.
That's crazy.
It wasn't the fans. It was the Honduras players.
Oh, my God.
Yes,
dude.
bro.
I don't get it, man. I really just don't get people being racist.
50 Shades of Honduras.
I don't get people being racist at all, like, especially in a country where, like, people are black. And you're not even, like, white at all. Like, you're not white. You're Hispanic. You have,
not only that,
you have pigment in your skin.
it's not even you're one of these, like, whitish Hispanics, like Chileans or Argentinians.
No.
It's like you straight up, like, you have melanin running through your
That's
fucking
what I'm
veins,
like-
bro. Like, what are you doing here?
Bro.
And also, with all the plantains and shit that y'all eat in Honduras, you got no room for banana talk. I don't want to hear no banana talk with all the fucking Maduros and the shit that they be eating out there.
Oh my God, son. That's hilarious.
So, guys,
That's hilarious.
I'm writing an article right now. It's going to be coming out to probably the day after this podcast does. But it's on racism in European soccer, starting all the way back when I first witnessed it at Barcelona in 2006 when Samuel Eto'o picked the ball up and walked off the field, and ending with yesterday where the entire German team walked off the field and refused to continue the game.
Yep.
So this is a long one. It's not a Wednesday spotlight. Putting some work into this, putting some heart. So appreciate if you guys could read it. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Start a discussion. There's going to be controversy on this one.
Yeah.
I call a lot of people out for their racism. France just erased the word race and racism from their constitution 2 years and said that we're all one race. So I got some shit for France. I got some shit for Italy. I got some shit for England. And I got some shit for America. Everybody can catch these today.
Oh, England can definitely get it. But just the last thing, you know, the next 3 pods are in person.
Next 3 pods are in person. And I have an exciting announcement, guys. We are going to be having Habitual Line Steppers merchandise, t-shirts, and hats that you can get your hands on. More announcements are coming soon on the next pod. But look out for those coming your way so you can get branded up and let everybody know on the streets, at the bar, at your local rodeo, wherever you are, that you're a habitual line stepper.
Yeah, man. Take us out.
Thank you for stepping across the line with us.
North Carolina, continue stand up.
Thank you for listening to our podcast this evening. Thank you. You're far too kind.